Good gravy, Marie. We've got some crazy Star Wars leaks. According to reports out there, we may finally be getting Ewan McGregor back in the Star Wars family as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
It's like the news, but for nerds.
Hey, shout out goes to Nicholas Teresco. Indeed, Moira McTaggart is the new character in Jonathan Hickman's X-Men run that was revealed to be a mutant. And by the way, Nicholas, I totally see you. You're like always one of the first people to comment. And I'm damn sure you skip ahead to answer the nerd card question correctly. That's not how it's supposed to go. You should watch the video and then answer the nerd card question. But either way, I gotta applaud your effort. So here you go. Here's your shout out. And make sure you stay to the end of this video where we will ask another nerd card question.
Hello there.
What is up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. I'm Josh. Welcome back to the den. We've got some spicy Star Wars stories. In fact, there's more than just this one. There's a crazy plot leak going around, making the rounds on the internet. I'm actually going to do a video about that later today as well. So you're getting a double dose of Star Wars news today. But sometimes notifications don't go out when there's multiple videos. So just check back to the channel later today to check out the other Star Wars video. It's about damn time we got some Star Wars news. Like, when does this movie come out? You know what I mean? Like, this feels like we're behind. Okay, so let's just jump right into this. I saw this on Reddit and it is being sourced from a website called Cinelink.com. The editor-in-chief of that website, Jordan Mason, made an exclusive. He heard from multiple sources about the thing we're about to talk about.
In that case, be extra careful.
And also, for the record, I've actually been hearing a lot about this as well. There's a lot of little hints out there. I've been hearing little rumblings on the interwebs about how this could be a thing. So it's pretty timely that this exclusive gets run over there on this website. I don't have a lot of experience with Cinelink, but I'm just taking the fact that I also heard this from some people close to me, and they reported it out there as an exclusive, apparently hearing it from multiple sources. And the word on the street is that Ewan McGregor has actually signed a contract with Lucasfilm and will be coming back to play Obi-Wan Kenobi. This isn't rumors of them talking to him. This isn't, supposedly he's in negotiations. No, according to this report from Cinelinks, the ink is dry. He has signed the contract. Now, the timing of this report is very interesting because you will know D23 is right around the corner, and at D23, Disney plans to show off a lot of different things, but I think the focus will be on Disney Plus. A lot of dope Marvel stuff coming to Disney Plus. There's The Mandalorian and Clone Wars Season 7 coming to Disney Plus. But the fact of the matter is, Disney signing a contract with Obi-Wan likely means that whatever he's working on, which we really think will be a streaming show, will be announced at D23. We don't know that for sure, but the timing leads us to believe that this will actually be a thing. That's the official report, again, coming from Cinelinks. As I said before, I don't really have a lot of, experience with this website, to be honest with you, but this makes a lot of sense to me because I've been hearing it from other people as well. So they ran it exclusive. They probably got the scoop and it'll get revealed at D23. Now you may be asking yourself, why not a movie? Why would this be a Disney Plus series? Well, we actually have been talking about this for some time. You see, there was an Obi-Wan movie. We know that for damn sure. This was something that was broke on the Collider channel. A lot of other people talked about this, but yes, Star Wars and Lucasfilm was working on an Obi-Wan movie. But then after Solo lost money at the box office, Lucasfilm and Disney decided to change things up. We're getting the Star Wars slowdown right now, which of course is that we'll only be getting 3 movies in the next 9 years on the silver screen. And they canceled movies, including the Boba Fett movie and including the Obi-Wan movie. However, Lucasfilm is really good at taking things in pre-production that were for, one project, and then when that project doesn't happen, they scoop it up and they put it into a different project. Dave Filoni took a lot of designs and things that were left on the cutting room floor from the Clone Wars and then brought them into Star Wars Rebels. Just kind of a Lucasfilm thing. And I mean, it makes sense when you're developing stuff for Star Wars, when you're making assets, why would you just let them completely fall to the wayside? The way the canon is set up is that you could actually take these things and repurpose them in whatever piece of content you want to make next. And we actually heard rumors, like specific rumors, that Disney was taking the movie and creating a 6-part miniseries. I actually reported on that several months ago. So there's precedence out there in the rumor mill for this to be a thing. And now let's go to speculation town a little bit more, guys. I got just a little bit more to say. This would be, frankly, a huge win for Lucasfilm. The Obi-Wan movie being canceled was a huge issue in the fan base. A lot of fans were saying, I never wanted a Han Solo movie. I was never interested in Solo, but everybody wanted that Obi-Wan movie, particularly if it's gonna be Ewan McGregor, who was the best part of the prequels to a lot of people. So I think this would be a big win in the same way that Clone Wars Season 7 seemed to unanimously be celebrated by all portions of the Star Wars fan base. I similarly believe that an Obi-Wan series would have the same effect, that, you know, whether or not people are happy with the sequel trilogy, all Star Wars fans would applaud Ewan McGregor coming back for an Obi-Wan TV show. Now, there were also rumors that George Lucas was going to be involved with the Obi-Wan movie. Like, this was a thing. Like, he was in places in Europe and Scotland, I believe, doing scouting for film, and the rumors around that time were that he was going to be working on the Obi-Wan movie. Well, if that's kind of getting rolled into a TV show, perhaps they will let George Lucas do parts of this TV show or be involved with the TV show, which again, I think is a really good move. I think that would be really smart, and I'm hoping it comes to pass. And the last juicy piece of speculation I want to leave you with is this idea that Kenobi could be connected to Rey. And I know you've heard the Rey Kenobi theories and the speculation before, but there was this insider that let it out several months ago that the reason the Obi-Wan movie had not moved forward before Solo was because they were not done with the Obi-Wan character in the current sequel trilogy, and they didn't want to ruin anything that could potentially be revealed in future movies. And you'll remember that Simon Pegg was once on a podcast and implied that J.J. Abrams was actually going to have Rey's lineage be connected to someone really famous, and it was sort of implied that he was talking about Kenobi. And there's basically just a lot of rumors out there that, yes, that's what JJ wanted. JJ had always wanted Rey to be a Kenobi. Hence the fact that Alec McGuinness and Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan can be heard during Rey's Force-back vision in The Force Awakens. So could the Obi-Wan movie, now becoming the Obi-Wan series with Ewan McGregor, have something to do with Rey and the reveal of her lineage in Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker? Well, I think maybe, and I think that would be amazing. That'd be a great way to tie it all together, and we could perhaps see if the show takes place on Tatooine in those lost years where Obi-Wan was just watching Luke grow up, which we tend to believe that that's when it would, you know, take place. Then it would make sense that if Kenobi had some kind of a relationship, right? If Rey is his granddaughter, then maybe that took place also during this miniseries. And what a great way, not only to hype up the show, but to give us some real awesome tension in that show, right? Like, he's no longer a Jedi. He says that in the comic book. He's like, it was hard to be a Jedi. It's even harder to not be a Jedi here on Tatooine. So he wouldn't be following the code anymore. So, you know, hey, maybe he knocked boots. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. But that's the news out there, guys. Craziness. Apparently, Ewan McGregor has signed the contract to be Obi-Wan again in Star Wars. A lot of people are thinking that this will be announced at D23 and that it will be the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney+. And we speculated about all that that could mean. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments section below. I want to remind everybody before we get to the nerd card question that yes, we are dropping another Star Wars video today. This one all has to do with a crazy rumor about something Luke Skywalker will do in The Rise of Skywalker. Pretty nuts stuff. You're going to want to hear that video. You're going to want to watch that video. Now let's check the nerd card before we get out of here. I want to know, what is the name of the character that Obi-Wan actually had strong feelings for? Character was in the Clone Wars. Obi-Wan went as far as to say he would have left the Jedi Order for this lady. What is the name of the character I'm talking about? Answer that question in the comments section below. And for the record, I don't think the timing would match up here. Like, Rey cannot be the granddaughter of that character in Obi-Wan. Pretty sure because of the timing. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.